for coming this afternoon and not taking late Friday afternoon off. So thanks for your stamina and your interest in coming to this. My name's Peter Shatner and I'm the outgoing chair of the Wonka Informatics Working Party. Ilkka Kunnamo is the incoming chair, and Tina Eriksson is the chair of EQUIC. So we're going to do 3 presentations with some way we've structured this. This is after each presenter you can ask some questions, and then we're going to discuss some key themes in more detail. The ones that are of interest to this select audience. I've suggested these are sort of some of the themes that we'll be covering, but if there are some other ones of interest to you, what we're really interested in are the sort of hot topics, the new developments in your countries, so that we can learn from each other to try to see how we can push the developments at the edge of what's already been achieved, so that we can move forward with informatics in our respective countries. So that's the plan for this afternoon, and so I'll call on Tina first to do her presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter, and welcome to everybody. I'm going to will you who will I'm going to take you through a data recording system that we use in Denmark, and that was in this week was written into the health law of Denmark. It was adopted on Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. It's quite an interesting thing happens that your data collecting system goes into the law. This is the first time I've tried it. So here you can see the law. It's the responsibility of general practitioners who provide treatment to Group 1 secured persons to apply diagnosed coding, that will be ICPC coding, of contacts and use data capture. Data capture is a system I'm going to tell you about. And Group 1 secured people are people who are listed with general practitioners. That's 98% of the general population. Healthcare is free and paid for by tax in Denmark. And then the general practitioners who provide treatment to Group 1 secured persons without prejudice must provide and publish information relevant to the Group 1 secured person according to the article. And there will of course be limits to this that will be in amendments to the law, but still it's quite a heavy law. And then you can see the rest here. That the Minister for Health and Prevention sets out detailed rules about data coding and data capture. The Minister for Health and Prevention also lays down detailed rules concerning the publication of information. The Minister of Health and Prevention may, in regulations issued in these paragraphs, provide for punishment by fine for violation of the provision of the legislation. This is quite harsh in my view. You see, this data capture model, I was in the organization that has developed this from the very start, and it has been developed in an attitude of working together between the authorities and the GPs, and the idea has always been that we should use it for quality improvement and not for control. So this is really something which is a shock to me. But I'll tell you a little bit about what the data capture actually is. It's a software that can gather data from the general practitioners' computers while they work. The data are prospectively gathered on 4 different issues. That's medication data, laboratory tests, codes for reimbursement of money, and ICPC codes. So these will be will be prospectively recorded from the general practitioner's computer. The system works with all the 10 different electronic health journal systems that we have in use in Denmark. So, and this has been developed since 2005. All the data goes into a general practice specific database called DAMD, and that is also sort of ruled between ruled and owned between the regions who give out healthcare and the General Practitioners Union, or it was at least until this law, because we don't know what's going to happen. There's a conflict on its way, and we don't really know who will own the data after this conflict is over. I'll just tell you a little bit about the history of this data capture model and the things that happened in Danish general practice concerning quality. I was in the college board at that time in 2003, and I was hired to be the academic helper for this project. It had it was inspired by Equip. The founders of the project went to some Equip conference and came home with the idea of having a project with 4 different lines of indicator development: patient perspective, shared care, and IT developments. After 2005, it was institutionalized, and a little central institution, DAC-E, was formed. And during the next 5-6 years, there was more and more intense focus on data capture. We did a little bit of trying to develop an accreditation scheme. There was some DANPEP, which is a Europep form. There was some work with that, and there were some other IT developing of a link module where you can link from your patient journal system through the ICPC code to relevant information both in the region of care pathways and also to medical information. But during those years, more and more focus came on the data capture. So what is the data capture actually?